Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler V Series V's I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff and drink stuff. Then, folks, I can't really snap very good right now. I'm gonna talk about stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of banged up my fingers at work, so unfortunately they're kind of tender. I can't really get the proper snap on them right now. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm yammering on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I am inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be my Maya Killer's Confession shirt. One of a few that I have, actually. Because I actually really like this band a lot. And if you're unfamiliar with Killer's Confession, they're a metal band. I guess for all intents and purposes, you could say they're out of Cleveland these days. That seems to be where they're, sort of hunkered down. I became aware of these guys several years back. Basically, the lead singer of Killer's Confession had previously been one of the lead singers in the band Mushroomhead, who I've been a huge fan of for many, many years. And, when he split with Mushroomhead, he started up AKC, and I just, kind of followed suit. And it turned out to be really awesome. I've been fortunate enough, I've seen a number of live performances of theirs. I've got to, chat and shake the hand of the lead singer as well as the other members. They're just great people doing awesome stuff. I like them so much, I actually have videos of their performances that I've attended over the years. They're on the channel as well, just in case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to kind of point you in the right direction as far as their music goes, because I think they're simply amazing. But anyway, what am I trying for today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, like I said, I kind of banged up my fingers at work. It wasn't anything bad or anything, it was a tedious night at work. I had to clean out a bunch of stuff and, smacking my fingers into metal containers the whole damn night. Sucked. But I wanted something that would go over there and kind of lift my spirits a little bit. And if you watch my channel, you might know that one thing that always tends to lift my spirits is boom! Pineapple stuff! Yay! This is from Salento Provisions. This is their dark chocolate pineapple. Organic pineapple slices covered in dark chocolate. Single origin, regenerative agriculture, 70% cocoa. Cool, man! Non-GMO, all that good stuff. I don't really care about any of that stuff, but it's got a little thing on the back, alright. Our dark chocolate, 70% covered fruits are true luxury, crafted with finest cocoa, it's just that stuff. Okie doke. If you watch my channel for long enough, you know I'm a pineapple slut. I, in fact, have an entire playlist called the Pineapple Playlist, which is just me reviewing pineapple-related stuff. That's where this is going to end up. Let's get a thing for the thing here, folks. It looks like this, and we'll kind of ha 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 ha. Let's give it a go. Like, even ripping this is gonna kind of suck. How screwed up my fingers are right now. Ugh. Alright. Oh, and then I gotta open it too, and it's, again, the fingers. There we go, okay. Alright. And then, well, they look like this. I was genuinely kind of hoping that they would look like they do on the picture, but, dark chocolate's nice. I know not everybody's into dark chocolate, but I like it. Especially when it's applied to, like, fruits or mint or something like that. I always like that a lot. Question becomes, how well is it going to work with the pineapple? And is it going to let the pineapple really do what it should be doing, which is be the best fruit in the world? Okay. Well, the answer to those two questions How well is it going to work with the pineapple? Yeah. I wouldn't say it's like actively working against it, but the problem is that the ratio of chocolate to pineapple seems to be much more in favor of the chocolate. And for me at least, yeah. Like again, the chocolate's nice, like it's genuinely nice tasting dark chocolate. So I got no problem with that end of it. But it doesn't really the pineapple, and then this kind of goes back to the second question I was asking, is it going to allow the pineapple to really do its thing? And the answer is no. The pineapple is more of an accent to the chocolate versus it really being like a harmonious pairing. I mean, and pineapple and chocolate works. Like that's not a thing that's. But I think in this instance, like I just feel like it's very unbalanced. It's like I'm not getting any of the vibrancy, any of that really nice, delicious pineapple. Like what I'm getting is mostly just, some good dark chocolate flavor and then sort of a little bit of a fruity vibe to go along with it. It's also chewy, which like the pineapple does start to come through, but the the dark chocolate, I feel like it's too all encompassing. And because I'm sure that these are, dried pineapple, obviously they're going to lose some of that oomph, some of that character. Yeah, I think it's just a thing of, for me, too much dark chocolate, not enough pineapple flavor. Like this could honestly be dark chocolate and kind of whatever fruit flavor, and I don't think it would really make that big of a difference to me, which is unfortunate because I love pineapple. But yeah, like it's not a bad treat, but like it commits the cardinal sin of not allowing pineapple to do what it does best. Yeah. All right. Well, two questions have to be asked. Would I get these again? Would I recommend them? No, and kinda, I guess. Like, for me, I don't dislike them. Because like I said, I like dark chocolate. The dark chocolate flavor is nice. I appreciate that it's economically sourced and all that shit, and that's all good too. Yay, go team us. At the end of the day, though, I needed this to be about pineapple. I didn't need this to be. I can get dark chocolate. That's and granted, I can get pineapple too. But the whole point of this was dark chocolate pineapple. And again, I just feel like the ratios, the balance, I just feel like it's way off, and it just for me, it just way too much as far as overtaking the flavor of the pineapple. To the extent where it felt like the pineapple lost all of its personality, which is so for me, I wouldn't get it again just based off of that, because even though it's not a bad snack, I've certainly had other dark chocolate, covered fruits or, type of snacks and stuff like that where I feel like it worked better than this particular one did. And it's just like, it's not bad, but I'm there for the pineapple. And I don't feel like the pineapple is allowed to be the hero the way I would like it to. And for that reason, if I'm recommending it, kinda, it depends on what you personally want out of the experience, Like I said, I fucking love pineapple, man. I'm fucking outside, behind a 7-Eleven giving out fucking Handy J's so that I can get more pineapple, okay? I'm fucking pineapple slut. I admit it. But not everybody is. Not everybody, and that's your personal preference and everything. Make your own life choices. You might take more away from it than I would. It's just an overall snack, and a little bit of a treat. I guess it's not bad. You gotta like dark chocolate, obviously. And then it's just a little bit fruity. I will say I don't think you would want to, even though it's a relatively small bag, I don't think you'd want to go through like an entire bag in a sitting or anything like that. But they're not bad. I'm not going to tell people to not try them if they don't want, or if they're interested. But if you're like me and you want the pineapple to really be the main focus, it's just not that. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, go over there, have yourselves a truly pineapple-tastic rest of your life. Because, folks, when it's pineapple, it's always pineapple-tastic. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there whenever possible. Take a step back. Try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives. Hopefully, do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, have you ever had dark chocolate covered fruit before? Like I said, I mean, I know I've had stuff in the past. I want to say like blueberries or some shit or whatever. It can work, but it's just, it's just what are you expecting to get out of the situation? And sadly for me, it doesn't feel like the pineapple worked the way that I was hoping it would. But maybe you've had, different success with different types of fruit, or hell, maybe even just pineapple itself. Maybe just a different treat. Let me know. I'm always interested.